Okay, what's up class? This is Matthew Dawson for the speech project. And step one is, you can see the bait down there. Whenever I press the button on my reel, we're going to want that to drop pretty quickly. And I'll reel that back up and I'll show you how we make that happen. So this right here is a braking system, and the more experience you get with the Baitcaster, the more and more you can back it off. And so for beginners, most of the time, they crank it all the way to the top, but your bait will not fall by itself like that. So the more and more experience you get, you'll back it off more and more until once you press this button, the bait will fall like I just showed. So that is step one, and step two is right up next. Welcome back, guys. So just came back from step one to make sure your reel is right. My reel is right and set. And to cast short distances, that's the hardest thing to do with the Baitcaster. To cast short distances, what you want to do is, instead of throwing it overhand like this, you want to press the button, drop your lure. So now it's dropped to about my reel level. And the big mistake, you always want to hold behind the barb. If you hold the head, once you release, you may catch your thumb or something. So always hold behind the barb. And I'll back up here, and you want to bend the rod tip when you pull. And so you really want the rod tip to work for you. This is a really stiff rod. It really works better with easier rods that are more lightweight and not meant for this much heavy duty stuff. And to cast short distances, what you want to do is have about this much length. You want it about even with the reel, excuse me. And you want to bend the rod tip. You don't want to forget about that. So you want to get tension. And then we're just going to flip like this. That's how you cast short distance. So I'll just give it a go. And right there, there's no backlash. And you just reel it in. But this is the hardest thing to do with the Baitcaster. It's really not that hard. People just don't know how to mess with the settings or the brake system on here. But once you get that figured out, you can really just fish about anywhere and cast about any distance. And I'll give it one more before I sign off here. There we go. Okay, class, so I just want to go over the steps one more time. Step one, you want to make sure your settings are right on your brake system. Step two, you want to drop the lure down to reel level. Step three, you want to pull. Step four, you want to make sure that your fingers are behind the barb so you don't hook yourself. Step four, fling it. And there you go.